Good morning, everybody. I now call this Housing and Community Development Committee meeting, voting meeting to order. This is being live streamed. Dina, can you please take attendance?
Chair Markosik,
Here.
Rep. Abney,
Designation.
Rep. Boyd,
Designation.
Rep. Brown,
Designation.
Rep. Cephas,
Designation.
Rep. Green,
Designation.
Rep. Krajewski,
Designation.
Rep. Madsen,
Designation.
Rep. Mays,
Designation.
Rep. Powell, Rep. Probst, Rep. Siegel,
Designation.
Rep. Smith Waddell,
Here.
Chair Irvin,
Here.
Rep. Bashline,
Here.
Rep. Jones,
Here.
Rep. Kephart, Rep. Kephart,
He's not here right now.
okay. Rep. McKenzie,
Here.
Rep. Major,
Designation.
Rep. Brazel,
Present.
Rep. Rossi, Rep. Schaefer,
Here.
Rep. Tomlinson,
Designation.
Rep. Walsh, and Rep. Weekneck.
Here.
And Rep. Kephart is here. Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay, you have a quorum.
Thank you, Dina. I now call up House Bill 359. Jim, can you please describe the bill?
House Bill 359 expands eligible projects for the tax increment financing districts.
I now offer Amendment 00354. Jim, can you please describe the amendment?
This amendment enables an authority to enter into agreements with the municipalities and school districts for the creation of a redevelopment fund to further the purposes of the authority.
Thank you, Jim. I will now go to Rep. Powell for comments.
Thank you so much, Chairman Markosik. This bill is incredibly critical when it comes to revitalization of some of our municipalities across the Commonwealth. Tax increment financing is a public financing tool that allows for redevelopment subsidy. So essentially, you're able to invest in parks, playgrounds, transit systems, all the things that we know that we need for a thriving municipality. In the hopes of passing and working on more urban regeneration efforts, especially for some of our downtown areas that are in desperate need of investment. I'm hopeful that this bill will pass and continue to be a tool that our municipalities can use to invest in their respective communities. Thank you for the consideration.
Thank you. Any other comments? Chairman Irvin.
Thank you, Chairman. And thank you, Representative Powell, for bringing this bill forward. I know this bill came out of committee last session, and I think one of our caucus's big issue with that was adding the anti-discrimination activities to the list, anti-displacement, sorry about that, anti-displacement activities to the list of possible projects. And I think we could probably go out to the 25 years, but the displacement activities are where we were having an issue with it the last time. But I do appreciate you offering this bill. Thank you very much.
Do we have any other further comments on A00354? Yes, Representative Jeremy Schaefer.
Yes, I mean, I'd like to be able to get to a yes on this bill. So maybe between now and the floor date, I could work with the sponsor on it. I do understand the importance, especially in our region, of TIFs and being able to revitalize sites. And when I was a township commissioner in Ross, we were able to utilize TIFs and LERTAs to be able to redevelop the Northway Mall area, which needed to be redeveloped. I guess I still have a number of questions, and maybe you all will be able to answer them. It just seems like so I've heard the pros and cons of TIFs in general. And one of the cons that we hear from our small business owners are that the complexities of it are such that really the small business owners can't be able to take advantage of it. So that the only people that it benefits are the large redevelopments. So I don't know if there's a way that we can help this so that all size businesses can be able to take advantage of it, not just the major projects. And then also, secondly, is there a total cap on the amount of TIFs that can be done within a region? because I know in the city, at least, it seems like I'm referring to city of Pittsburgh, every major project, it seems like now involves some sort of tax incentive or government funding. And I'd like it to be able to get to a point where it's the exception, not the rule, that we always need to do the incentives.
Rep. Powell.
Thank you so much. To your first question, Representative, there are absolutely ways that you can design a TIF so that they are beneficial to small businesses. What it would enable is that the body, so say in the city of Pittsburgh, where we're familiar, the Urban Redevelopment Authority, typically where a TIF would go through, you can design guidelines that will be accessible to some of the small businesses that in other instances may have difficulty with capacity trying to access those funds. So that's absolutely something that you can do. And then second to your question on is there a cap? There isn't currently a cap, and I think the wonderful thing about TIFs is that they are community driven. And so as development and redevelopment tools are needed across the city and Commonwealth, each community can determine how they'd like to see it designed and if they'd like to see it. So there's not yet a cap, but it is determinant on each individual community to decide if they would like to see that in their neighborhoods.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. And I'm happy to continue to work with you on this bill if this is of interest. Yep.
Thank you all for your comments. Mr. Chairman, any other comments on the bill? On A00354, it will pass 14-12, with all Democrats voting 14 and all others voting 12. Mr. Chairman, is that okay?
I'm fine with that. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I call up House Bill 359 as amended. Dina, can you please take the roll? I'm sorry.
Yeah, we can do a quick vote. All Republicans know on that.
Yeah, we can do a fast vote of 14-12 on final passage of the bill. The bill will be reported as amended 14-12. Thank you, Rep. Powell. Our next item is House Bill 1095. Jim, can you please describe it?
House Bill 1095 seals the eviction record to protect tenants and communities.
We have the prime sponsor of the bill, Rep. Smith Waddell, for comments.
Thank you, Chairman Markosik, and thank you to the other members of the committee. The bill that we have seeks to make limited access evictions after 7 years, bringing them in line with bankruptcies and foreclosures. And the product that we have at this time is the result of about a year of diligent negotiation with partners all across the spectrum, from the Housing Alliance of Pennsylvania to the Apartment Association to the realtors. We are proud of where this bill is, and I just want to thank everybody for their consideration and their vote. Let's make it a little bit easier for tenants in Pennsylvania to access housing.
Thank you. Do we have any other comments on the bill? Chairman Irvin.
Yeah, thank you, Rep. Smith Waddell, for bringing this bill forward. I do actually think that this is a very good bill. I'm thinking what we can do to keep your eviction notices or eviction limitations or limits in line with your bankruptcies makes a lot of sense. One thing that I know that has been brought to my attention, as well as Chairman Markosik and our whole housing committee, is the federal credit reporting agencies and where that falls in line. I'm hoping that we can sort of iron any of that out, and the good work that you've done on the bill, hopefully that will withstand it. So I will be supporting the bill, and thank you for bringing it forward.
Thank you, Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Do we have any other comments, members? Seeing none, Dina, can you please take the vote?
Chair Markosik? Rep. Abney?
Designation, yes.
Rep. Boyd?
Designation, yes.
Rep. Brown?
Designation, yes.
Rep. Cephas?
Designation, yes.
Rep. Green?
Designation, yes.
Rep. Krajewski? Rep. Madsen?
Designation, yes.
Rep. Mays?
Designation, yes.
Rep. Powell?
Designation, yes.
Rep. Probst? Rep. Siegel?
Designation, yes.
Rep. Smith Waddell?
Yes.
Rep. Waxman?
Yes.
Chair Irvin?
Yes.
Rep. Ashline? Rep. Jones?
Yes.
Rep. Kephart? Rep. McKenzie?
Yes.
Rep. Major?
Designation, yes.
Rep. Rosal? Rep. Rossi? Rep. Schaefer?
Yes.
Rep. Tomlinson?
Designation, yes.
Rep. Walsh? And Rep. Weeknick?
Yes.
Thank you, Dina. The bill will be reported as committed 23-3. Seeing no other committee business, we are adjourned. Thank you.